As you remember the story that I shared about this lady whose husband decided to remove her from his COS in the UK here. So I heard her own part of the story and the guy's part of the story yesterday. See, there'll always be problem between husband and wife, okay? There'll always be problem. But the thing is, if that problem cannot be resolved, then it will result in what is currently happening. So the guy has actually gone back to Nigeria. It is from Nigeria that he told his lawyer to write to the Home Office to remove his wife from his COS. So when the guy came to the UK here, he wasn't having so much job because the employer who brought him didn't have enough hours. So the guy was trying to do, work here and there just together. So his wife was able to get a job. So he said immediately his wife got a job, she started disrespecting him.
All right, exactly. I said this thing when I made this video. If you scroll down, you will see this particular video. Because sometimes when person talk, you will just look them, you will just laugh. Like, thank God for social media. Social media has now made people understand that sometimes you just remove emotions when you judge some case and listen to both sides. And I sensed it from her first statement where she said, my so-called husband. And then in all of the video that she made, I can't remember how many minutes that video was, she never mentioned the situation that happened that warranted the husband to say they should remove her from COS. Now, if you are in Nigeria, you may not know what COS means. If you are coming to the UK, you need COS to be able to have a stay in the UK. I can't remember exactly what the full meaning of COS right now, but it's usually offered by companies who want to employ people. Or if you get an admission or you get an admission in the UK university, the school will write to the government. The place is called Home Office, so that they will secure COS for you so you can have a stay for the period of time that you have that school, that you'll be schooling. Now, when people graduate, they tend to either find a company that will employ them, and that company will grant them COS so that they can continue to live in the UK. Now, once you have your COS to a certain period of time before, then you apply to the government directly for indefinite stay. Once you have indefinite, the next thing is to have your passport. It usually takes up to like 5 to 7 years for these things to be achieved. Now, as a couple, if your husband comes in first or your wife comes in, the person is called the primary applicant. Then the person applies for his family, and the person is called dependent. So if you guys have a fight or you separate, the man or the woman who is the primary applicant can actually write to the Home Office to say, me and this person were no longer an item. You can please remove them from my, what's it called? COS. That means they are no longer dependent on me. Anything that happens to them in the UK is not part of my business anymore, right? And then the UK government will do it because you are the one that actually told them to add the person in the first place, or you are the one that put the person in the while you were filling the form, right? So they will call the person to let the person know that you have so and so period of time to either get a new COS on your own, or you leave the country entirely, because you can't stay without being legal in the country. So this is exactly what's happened to this woman. So when the woman made that video, I made a counter video, and I said, I didn't oppose her. I only asked one simple question. I'm like, this woman narrated everything that has happened, that the husband did. But the woman didn't state exactly what she has done. And then this guy went to do investigation and found the husband. The husband explained the entire story, that this woman was disrespectful. Now, the reason why I believe the man to a certain level, and this is not because it's the man that's involved there, of course. People know me, say me. Once the thing comes to the truth, I go knock him. You understand? And most of these things are not just my business, really. Because me, I be comedian. My job is to find a way to make people laugh in every situation, right? So, but some of these issues are issues that are really persistent, where one partner starts to disrespect the other. And it's not just for women alone. Some men, they will be like, say, that their wife be primary applicant. Once they come into the country, they tend to forget that this is not Nigeria. They want to be the boss by all means. I don't know why you should be a boss to your partner. I don't understand it in any way. right? I mean, the people, you can have normal arguments, but as for men, most times the problem with men and their wives in the UK and some Europe people will tell you the same thing. It's just disrespect. Disrespect. Like, and if you look at it technically, you will find out that the main reason for this disrespect is because in Africa, it's just one person that is most times the breadwinner by default. Like once there's a man in that family, he has to be the guy to also, he has to be the guy to do almost everything, pay for everything, school fees and the rest. And then the woman will just be, of course, the woman's job is take care of the children and all of that. But thank God for evolution. Thank God for change. Women work now. Women used to work back in the day, but it's not like they don't. Back in the day, they used to look at it like this one. If you don't get money, I go disrespect you, which was a barbaric thinking, anyways, in my opinion. But now, when they leave Nigeria to abroad, and then it was the man that was the breadwinner, the man that spend money, carry family, go there. Now the woman now tests independence, because for Nigeria, if you quarrel with your wife go police station, or you quarrel with your husband go police station, police will tell me, I go settle the matter, no, personal business, except maybe there's violence involved. Police will now say, okay, this one, reach our table, we need to talk with, all this kind of stuff. But other than that, in the UK, small argument like this, anybody if you call police go come, separate the man first. You are the stronger vessel, give space and all of that. And if they have kids, the kids will be with the woman, especially, if the woman is stable, and the man will have to start paying child support, after probably the case is done. And in most cases, the women could just come UK. A lot of good women do, because I believe in bad things when they celebrate the most. A lot of marriages, they will work well for the UK and all of that. But people don't dwell on it. People just dwell on the ones that are failing. But then some women come into this UK and they just get a job, and then they have to start paying bills as well. Because think about it, from Nigeria, they pay rent once a year. And then you step into the UK, and then you start paying every month. And then not just rent, light bill, water bill, everything. Most times the load go there too much on the man. Thank God you don't really pay school fees. But even the school self na scam most times. Because as they pay school fees, so they fit use excursion to collect all your money. Your children, they go Bristol today, they need to pay £70. Your children, they go this today. All of those bills, the man cannot cope, even if he tries to, except maybe the man is a professional, maybe like medical. Even as a medical doctor, say if you come UK, go just start to work as medical doctor, get some courses some exam where you go write and all of that, So people will colonize us professionally. They never send us like that. You have to still draft into their system gradually by you learning how they do stuff over there. Back to this issue. So women, some of them now, when they start working and they start earning money, they suddenly realize that we don't really need this man. You understand? And then if the man say, change up for after the of us, they pay bills. Well, what else are you doing for me? And all of that. Well, me, I'm going out with my friends to do. You deal with the kids. And there's nothing wrong if a man stays with the kids while the wife goes out, maybe to hustle or to party, not party like that, basically, but wedding, all those things. Even party, depend on the couple. They agree, say, if you go now, no problem, as long as now you and your friends. It's all about trust. Because if your wife go club, no be small pikin, the person don't need club to take cheat. But back to the story again. They start to disrespect these men, and then some of the men, they frustrate. This one now, the man is even lucky in this case that he is the breadwinner. He's the primary applicant. If reverse was the case, that woman go remove the man as soon as she started the work. It don't happen now. One way be say the woman go report to home office, may they remove the man for this thing, for a primary applicant, this thing for they remove the man. The man go report to home office, say the proof of fund where the woman take come UK. Say na fake. Yeah, because if they do school for UK and you pay school fees, which is terrible by the way, The UK government expects you to have the balance of that your school fees. Because you pay instrumentally in your account. And probably money where you go to rent house, money where your family go to feed for a period of time where you go to go to school. So that money must be the account. Most people don't get them. So what they do, anyway, money go drop, but it no follow. So the man go report to the home office, say the proof of fund with this woman take on a fake one. They investigate that true. Two of them are in Nigeria. Disrespect. You understand? These things they happen every day. Like every day. Every day. You understand? Women they remove their husband every day. Sometimes you go train station, you just see man, Nigerian man carry bag. It just the train station, they look like say don't know what to do. Not be say he lost through. You wife not chase and come for house. You understand? So when I saw this video, when you said my so-called husband, I flagged that statement quick. If you are not guilty, you no go remember to use that statement. That's just the bitter truth. That's just the bitter. So now this guy don't go investigate, find out. And if you check the video, you go say I talk about even for the caption, I asked, you have told us everything that has happened. Say the man don't remove you. They cry and say they find new COS. What did you do? The man said don't come Nigeria. Now he writes me they remove the woman for this thing. Me they come Nigeria, me they can't judge the case. The woman don't come Nigeria. Come Nigeria, yeah, they marry you now. Can't judge the case. Me you tell them what happen. She no fit come. You understand? No fit come. And in all fairness, I don't blame the man. If they say the verse was the case and the man they misbehave, I don't for blame the woman if you remove her. It happen plenty times. Sometimes we'll just do like this. You just see some cases you come up with, you use laugh, take quench up. But these things happen. So please, if you follow your partner go abroad, respect them. As a matter of fact, you don't need to respect them for abroad. Respect them everywhere. Respect them for Nigeria. It doesn't take anything. You understand? One love. One love. Let's not judge a case by just hearing one side. Maybe the person they cry. It doesn't tell the truth in most cases.